This love story will make you cry. It was a cold February morning in Chicago, the kind where the wind slips through your coat like a ghost, and the city feels a little quieter than usual. Emma stood on the corner of Belmont Avenue, clutching a paper cup of coffee in trembling hands, watching the world rush past her. To most, she was just another face, 26, pretty in an ordinary way, a nurse pulling double shifts and going home to an empty apartment. But that day, something was different. That day, she wasn't just waiting for the bus, she was waiting for a sign that life still had something beautiful to offer. 2 years ago, Emma lost her fiancé, Jordan, in a car accident. They had been together since college, he was her best friend, her safe place, her whole future. After he died, everything dimmed. The world felt muted. She went through the motions, work, home, sleep. But she hadn't laughed, truly laughed, in over 700 days. People told her she was strong. But she didn't feel strong. She felt hollow. As Emma stared across the street, her eyes caught something small and strange, a folded paper heart stuck under a bench. Curious, and with no one else noticing, she walked over and picked it up. It was handcrafted, made from a torn-out page of a book. Inside, someone had written in messy, slanted handwriting, "If you're reading this, know that love still exists. Don't give up. Love finds its way back." Her breath caught. It wasn't much, but it hit her like a wave. A stranger's note, and yet it felt like Jordan was speaking to her. Over the next few weeks, Emma found more of them, little paper hearts tucked into library books, wedged into subway seats, even slipped under her windshield wiper. Each one held a message of hope, of healing, of human connection. And though she never saw who left them, she began to look forward to them. It was as if the city had become a secret friend, whispering to her when she needed it most. Then one snowy evening, as she walked home from a particularly rough shift, she found another heart waiting on her doorstep. This one said, "Meet me where the willow tree leans over the pond. Tomorrow. 5 p.m. Her heart thudded. It was the park where she and Jordan used to picnic, years ago. She hadn't been back since he passed. The next day, the air was sharp with winter's breath, and the pond was half frozen, but Emma stood by the willow, her hands stuffed in her coat, heart pounding. She waited 5 minutes. 10. Just as she was about to leave, she heard footsteps crunching the snow behind her. It was a man, early 30s, kind eyes, holding a paper heart. "Hi," he said gently, as if not to scare her. "I'm Noah. I think you've been finding my notes." Emma stared at him, speechless. He wasn't what she expected, not some mysterious angel or elderly wise man, but just a regular guy. You wrote those?" He nodded, nervous. "I lost someone too. My sister. Cancer. She was my best friend. I started leaving those notes to deal with the grief. It helped me, and I hoped it might help someone else too." Emma's eyes welled with tears. The icy barrier she'd carried inside her cracked. It did. It helped more than you know. Over the next few months, Emma and Noah became inseparable. They would walk and talk for hours, sharing stories of their losses, their fears, their dreams. They laughed over dumb jokes, cried without apology, and found in each other the rarest kind of comfort, the kind that doesn't try to fix you, just walks beside you while you heal. But life, in its unpredictable nature, threw them a cruel twist. One morning, Noah collapsed in the grocery store. He was rushed to the ER, where Emma, panic-stricken, found out he had a rare heart condition, one that would eventually require a transplant. The wait list was long. Time was short. The irony that the man who'd mended her broken heart might lose his own was not lost on her. Emma did everything. She campaigned, raised awareness, even started a non-profit in his name. She told their story on local news, how a trail of anonymous love notes brought two broken people together. Donations poured in. strangers signed up as organ donors. Hope surged. One evening, as Noah lay in his hospital bed, hooked up to monitors, he held Emma's hand and said, "You know, if I don't make it, you brought me back to life already. These last few months have been the best of my whole existence." She pressed her forehead to his and whispered, "You're not leaving me." "Not yet. We still have picnics to plan." Then, the miracle happened. A compatible heart became available. The surgery went through. And Noah lived. A year later, on a warm spring afternoon, Emma and Noah returned to the willow tree, this time with a picnic basket and a little box. As birds sang overhead and the world shimmered with sunlight, Noah got down on one knee and said, "I was born twice in this life. Once when I came into the world, and once when I found you." Emma nodded through tears, speechless, overwhelmed, and happy in a way she never thought possible again. Now, every year, on that same day, they return to the willow with a new stack of paper hearts. They hide them all over the city, with words like, "You matter, the pain will pass," and "Keep holding on." Because they know someone out there is waiting for a sign. Just like they once were. The message is simple: love always finds a way back. Even when it feels lost. Even when it's quiet. Even when the world is cold. Kindness ripples. And sometimes, the smallest gesture, a paper heart on a bench, can change the entire course of a life. This wasn't just a love story. It was a story of healing, of resilience, of human connection at its purest. And yes, it will make you cry. But more than that, it will make you believe.